There is a lively market in this village called Uba, where people come to buy and sell all kinds of goods. Among the many stalls there was one that stood out. It belonged to a woman named Elara, who sold roasted meat. But Elara's meat was special. It was the best anyone had ever tasted. Elara came to the village a few years ago. No one knew where she came from, but everyone knew the wonderful smell that came from her store. The smell of her roasting meat made everyone's mouth water. It was always tender, juicy, and full of flavor. But the secret behind Elara's delicious meat wasn't just the spices she used. Elara was a sorceress, a woman with magical powers. Elara knew how to use magic that had been passed down to her from her ancestors. She could control fire, earth, and even the life force within animals. She used this magic to make her roasted meat taste amazing, so everyone who tried it couldn't resist coming back for more. Soon, word spread about Elara's incredible roasted meat. People from near and far came to the village just to taste it. Even the rich and powerful people wanted to buy her recipes, offering her money and gifts. But Elara always said no. She was happy with her small store and didn't want to leave the village. As Elara's fame grew, some people started to wonder how her meat could be so good. Some began to whisper that she was using magic or witchcraft to trick people. One of the people who was jealous of Elara was Roderick, a butcher in the village. His business was suffering because everyone preferred Elara's meat. He couldn't understand why her meat was always better than his. So he became obsessed with finding out her secret. He even tried to spy on her but never caught her doing anything unusual. One day, Roderick angrily confronted Elara, demanding to know her secret. Elara just smiled and offered him a taste of her meat. As soon as Roderick took a bite, all his anger disappeared, and he felt a sense of happiness he had never felt before. But after finishing the bite, his jealousy returned. Determined to uncover Elara's secrets, Roderick followed her one evening. He watched as she walked into the forest and found her in a clearing performing a ritual. Roderick saw Elara use her magic to make the fire change colors and cook the meat, which glowed with a magical light. At that moment, Roderick realized that Elara's success wasn't just about her cooking skills. It was because she was using magic. Angry and scared, he decided to tell the village so they would know the truth. As Roderick turned to leave, he accidentally made a noise, and Elara saw him. Instead of getting angry, she looked at him sadly. "Why do you hate me, Roderick?" she asked. "I have only tried to bring happiness to the people." "You are a witch," Roderick shouted. "You've been using magic to fool everyone." Elara sighed and said, "Magic is just a tool, Roderick. It can be used for good or bad. Just like your butcher's knife, I use it to make my food taste better and bring joy to those who eat it. Is that so wrong?" Roderick hesitated. He knew deep down that Elara had never hurt anyone. Her food made people happy, even him. But his pride wouldn't let him admit that. "You are tricking everyone," he mumbled. "They deserve to know the truth." Elara nodded and said, "If you feel that way, then go ahead and tell them. But remember, the magic in my meat isn't the most important thing. Is the love and care I put into every piece. Magic is just a small part of it. Roderick left feeling conflicted. He realized that exposing Elara wouldn't make him feel better or bring back his customers. As he walked back to the village, he understood that Elara's success wasn't just about magic. She was simply a better cook and a kind person. The next day, Roderick decided to improve his own skills and focus on making his customers happy instead of trying to bring Elara down. Elara continued to sell her magic-infused meat, and people loved her even more as time went on. The villagers didn't care if she used magic or not, they just knew her food made them happy. Elara's store became a beloved part of the market, and her story was passed down for generations. It wasn't just the magic that made Elara Smith special, it was the love and care she put into it. And that's what made her truly unforgettable. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a thumb up. And to my returning subscribers, God bless you. And if you are new watching my story, I know we are not the best in this industry, but please just support us by clicking on the subscribe button. Thank you. Regarding this story, you will understand that there are some market or some people you will see they sell well more than others. You will say, hey, this person have customers more than others. The thing there is that there are people like that, but you as a businesswoman or as a trader or whatsoever endeavor you are, don't just put your mind there. Just do what work for you. Don't look at other people, because just do what work for you, because what is working for you might not be working for another person. The thing there is that you just keep striving. One day it will get better. Yes, there are people like that. In a market, you see that person have customers more than the next his or her neighbor,